Hey guys, what's going on? It's George here. I just wanted to pop on and say hello, do a little live Q&A. If you have any questions, it's been a long time. I haven't done live Q&A with the team since a long time ago. Let me flip the camera. Wow, I miss you guys. How's the TRADEPRO community doing on YouTube? So the studio just did a fun podcast. I did a podcast on personality types and explain my personality type and how to find out yours. And I honestly think, oh my God, I almost fell off the chair. I honestly think it's probably the best one I've ever done. Ever. In the history of all podcasts. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Say hello. And ask me some cues or recommendations or anything. What roams your guys' mind? Hopefully your trading day was well. If it's choppy, let me know. I might have to switch to Wi-Fi. What's the password here? I might get cut off though. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I think that should be better. Hey Ahmed, what's up, brother? How you doing? I just finished a sick podcast episode. I've thought I'd jump on to tell you how excited I was about it and then ask you if you guys have any questions. Haven't done a Q&A on YouTube. No questions are coming through though. Maybe you're just not used to seeing me here anymore. I'm just used to Victorio. I have no idea. I started currency trading in 2001, but I don't currency trade anymore. And to be honest with you, it's just it's not a centralized market. I'm an order flow trader, and the flow that you get in currency tends to be based on just that bank that you're connected to. And so I don't like that. But I will tell you this, Ahmed, if you check out the futures on currencies, you could actually get some nice order flow metrics that you could incorporate in your strategy. I have played with that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't really look at currencies, to be honest with you. Anu, what's up, bro? Good to see you as well. How you doing? Yeah, oh man, you figured it out. Crepacity Pancake Town. Oh, now I'm hungry. That's exactly what happened. Honestly, like it was hard. I wasn't getting any sleep with two kids that are a year and a half apart, but Isaiah now is 3.5, and Xavier's gonna turn 2 in a couple days, February 18th. And so I'm getting more sleep. I feel great. I'm well rested, and I missed you guys too much. Like I missed the markets a lot, so I decided it's a great time to come back. Soft landing or hard landing depends on the numbers you're looking at. Like, if you really look at the last, ever since COVID, arguably a lot of people are worse off than they were pre-COVID, right? So I think we're in the middle of a soft landing right now. Yeah, equity valuations are high, but personal finance, especially right now, I think people are having a harder time than, than even before COVID. I think before COVID is still the high of personal finance. Things got inflated, numbers are higher, markets are up, but I think we've been in a, dare I use the R word, since COVID, personally. That being said, I think economics and the market has detached, right? So trading your economic outlook in the stock market hasn't been profitable for a long time. So I actually was one that struggled with that for quite some time. Be like, how is this market going up? Look at the underlying numbers and the economy, and yeah, nobody cares because inflation's up, right? And companies are raising prices, and consumers have no choice but to pay it. Like if a pepper at the grocery store costs $5, are you gonna do not eat a salad? Right, Anu? What's Anu with you? Sorry, that's kind of bad, but I thought it'd be funny. I bring the humor. Victorio's the more cut and dry guy. Never heard that. What, the take or my bad joke? I'm just getting back into trading. Like for the last 2 years or so, I've had a portfolio run. And I have done some option strategies against it, but I really haven't gotten back into like day trading and following the markets actively in a long time. Again, like kids, I had a little bit of a detour career-wise. Fake Bulgarian Elvis. Andrew, was everything fake to you, bro? Do you live in a world of fakeness? We have to embrace reality, brother. We have to embrace the real. I haven't gotten a haircut. I'm out in Florida for like 2 months now, and I don't trust anyone to cut my hair but my guy. But usually it's like, this part is like super low. Capacity, do I have an email I could shoot some questions at? Was going through credit debit spread option courses, and some things come to mind. You could actually, here, I'm going to post it in the chat. Send me a voice note here, and I'll use it for the podcast. Why not, bro? I'd love to help you if I can. How do I just put in a freaking chat message? It's been so long, YouTube's changed. But yeah, like if you want to go in depth and stuff, we do have coaching, and then we have some courses as well. And Victorio really would be the guy for the options. For me, like my options, I started Forex and I went into options. Like I started trading 2001. I've traded everything. But my option stint was 5 years ago now. Before I went into futures, actually longer than 5 years. And I did all that stuff. I did the spread strategies, but now I'm using options more covered. I write covered calls, and ride the volatility flush. About how we've been in a recession, most people go by GDP data. I know. Like, and you look at the GDP, right? And remember when it did have 2 negative quarters during COVID, and suddenly we changed the idea that 2 negative quarters is no longer a recession. So if you statistically look at GDP, we've already been in a recession. So the question is, have we come out of it since? That, statistically, yeah, we have. GDP is positive, but we did have 2 negative quarters, and then they revised the definition of a recession just so they didn't call it one. You remember that, Anu? It's COVID times. And really, at the end of the day, I try to look for indication of the regular consumer, because look, that's who drives the economy. Small business, all right, consumption. The United States GDP is 80% consumption. And so, yeah, there's periods where inflation increases, where profitability for the corporations is high, all right, but then that comes at a cost. If you look at the average debt for consumers, that's gone up proportionally to inflation, because what's gone up? Everything but income, right? Yeah, incomes have increased, but it hasn't kept up to the speed of inflation. So what you're doing is you're financing your everyday survival purchases with debt, with a credit card, all right, revolving debt, worst kind, and you're cutting down on entertainment and really things that are good for your mindset. So this is what I see in my circle and around the world. Obviously, as traders and investors, we're lucky in a sense that we get to participate in the upside. And one cool thing that I saw was a study that said 70%, 75% of people now own stocks, whereas before COVID, it was 65. So there's been a 10% increase in stock ownership across the whole nation. This is in the United States alone, right? But think about how much buying power that adds to the table, right? Now, that's direct and indirect. It could be a brokerage account. It could be through your pension fund, whatever it is. But 75%, 3 out of 4 people now have stock ownership. So that new money has come to the market as well. It's propped it up, right? Interest rates were cheap. That helped prop it up. But lately, interest rates have been high and market's still sustaining. And the real people are feeling the pressure. Brother, like, I'm telling you from indications of things I have experience with. In the neighborhood I live in, it tends to, look, I'm not being a dick, but it tends to be higher income, more affluent people. There's really nice homes. Mine's an average home. I like to have an average home in a neighborhood full of, $6, $7, $8 million homes, because the land value, and it's a desirable area, brings your value up too. But I have an average home in an insane neighborhood, and there's nothing but break-ins, car thefts, crimes is up. One of my neighbors who had 2 Lamborghinis, a Ferrari, and a whole bunch of G-Wagons. One of them was a Brabus G-Wagon. Sold all his cars and his house and moved to a condo. All right, so like, let me not be a pessimist. Any other fun questions that I could bum you out on? I've invested in jewelry since we last saw each other. I've always liked jewelry. Where's the comments? Top chat, live chat. All right, I'll call it in a minute. If we don't have any questions, it's cool. I just thought I would just pop by and say hello, because I've really missed you guys, and I know I've been away for a long time, but I want you to know I'm good, and the plan was always to return and to come back. But I really like what Victorio and Fady have done in the trading room, so I get to return to a great situation. I don't really have to do much. There's no fires, and I could just chill out. Not on your level, but I noticed too. Hey, bro, we're all on the same level, man. We're all human beings, honestly. Like, what I value the most above money and wealth and all that financial stuff, like, it's cool because the result of being good at trading is you get wealth. But, bro, trust me, like, the connection between two people is above anything else. I've been to countries with super low GDP and insane poverty by Western standards, but they're the happiest, most nice and welcoming people in the world. So, anyways, just thought I'd say that. I thought the rich were insulted from this. No, it's not an insult, man. It's like, bro, I come from a background where, like, I grew up in the ghetto, brother. I don't know if you know that, but, like, I had to work super hard to get myself out of that situation without prison or just to survive. And I got out with my family, and now I feel like I'm in a very affluent neighborhood, and I worked so hard to get what I have, and now I'm working even harder to protect it. And I think that's a problem, not just in Canada, everywhere as well. So that's what kind of worries me. And I have kids now too, so I worry about things more. Am I gonna do live streaming? Yeah, Tom, I'm here, bro. I'm here right now. I'm gonna start to do some live streams as well and jump in. Victorio and I have made it a priority at TRADEPRO Academy to show up live. So maybe I'll give you guys this insight. You guys know me, I'm super open. I'm an open book. But before, what we're doing is these educational videos. And I'll be honest with you, it's like we've covered every topic under the sun. We have thousands of videos on like order flow stuff. It's still good, but there's a lot of videos. And I've noticed Victoria's creating these videos that kind of he has to think about. It's not as fun anymore. So we're trying to revise the strategy now to be, okay, we've done education a lot. Let's revise it by going live more. Let's work as a community. I love hearing from you guys. One of the best parts of this job, the thing I miss the most, is this. You and I talking and interacting and you know, these relationships. So I'm going to do more of this, more live streams, live streaming the market, live stream Q&As, live stream analysis, live stream presentations, and then short videos. And then a little fun too. We're going to have some fun moments. F1 is starting soon, right? Or am I going to drive on the course? Bro, Amex called me and they said, I told them one time, my relationship manager said it's my dream to drive an F1 car. Even if it's not going to be a current F1 car. You know, it's going to be like the chassis of it with an old engine or a street legal engine that's put in there. Like, it's my dream to drive an old F1 car at a track, make it happen. And they called me. They said, we can make it happen. You just have to be in Spain in 4 days. So I almost got a chance to do it, but I can't do that now, man. Family, man. Can't just pack my bags and go. Trading life is stress. Yeah, it's not that easy as people think. Lone trader for sure, bro. But guess what, bro? Nothing is that easy, right? The thing about trading that makes it hard is that you have to be great. Any job where you decide to be great isn't easy. Like, it's no different than being an accountant. If you're a great accountant, it's not easy either, right? It's just in trading to succeed, you have to be great. Whereas in other jobs, you could not be great and still get paid, which is what makes them easier. You know? Does that make sense? Can you sing Hound Dog? I don't even know the song, bro. I have no idea. Gareth Soloway blew up for a finance channel. I'm gonna check it out. His morning live stream. What does he include in there, Anu? What do you like about his live streams that we could incorporate into our repertoire? Because Vicky and I are Victorio and I are trying to really find ways to improve, to give you guys more valued content. Because a lot of stuff we do at TradePro, I'm not gonna lie to you, we're doing it because it's become routine. But again, trading is a sport and the art of being great. So we want to make some changes to make it greater. Make TradePro great again. It's already great though. What these guys have done is mind-boggling. Like I came back and I don't even say stuff in the trading room anymore. I just make jokes. My role's been reduced and I love it. This is the first time in my entire trading career where I could go on mute and do a trade since 2012. Actually 2016 when I quit my job at Scotiabank as a trader and started the community room. Since before that, I forgot what it was like to trade without having to talk about it. I live in the ghetto. No, I used to, bro. I used to live in a government co-op building, and when I was younger, in my teenage years and early 20 years, and you know, grew up with a great group of friends, and sadly some of them aren't around, but definitely was an environment that taught me a lot. Taught me a lot of grit for sure. And I'm also happy to not be there anymore. How does an overall breakdown? How he does an overall breakdown of all sectors, financial news, charts, levels. Sweet. So I knew he takes kind of a more top-down approach. Like he'll give you the macro stuff. He'll start at the top and then dig down into levels, and that's what you like. The kids will understand. Take that red eye out to Spain so they could brag to their friends about dad being... You're so right. I should just do it. I'm going to call them because they were very young at the time. I couldn't leave my wife and kids. And I also was dealing with the DVT, the blood clot stuff. It was just... Obviously, the opportunity came at a time that tested me, right? You ask for these opportunities and they don't come when you're ready for them. They come when you got to do a little bit of work. The universe tested my resilience. But yeah, for sure, man. If I get that opportunity, I'll definitely do it. And hopefully I don't stall the car because you got to drive those cars fast in order to be able to brake. If you go slow, you don't brake. You don't have any downforce. So it's like they test you, and they told me you may not get to drive it, but you're going to get a chance to prove if you can. And if you can do some laps. I think it was 3 laps. I'm studying in uni and trading part-time. Should I drop out and become a full-time trader? No, don't do that. I'll tell you why, man. Because it's just not a good idea. Don't do that. Like, I know as a student, you're thinking to yourself, I just want to do what I love. I'm all for that culture, brother. But also remember this, like getting that education is like completing the trade. All right. You started it for a reason. All right. So completing your education is going to instill discipline in you, and it gives you a sense of an accomplishment. I absolutely think you should finish it. Like I'm not, remember I started trading in college too. I was missing a lot of my exams. I almost failed. I had to redo one course because I was trading in the computer lab instead of doing my engineering work. And I got to tell you, you have to finish because I dropped out of engineering, but I went into business, but I finished my business degree. So yeah, brother, honestly, strongly advise you finish that. You gonna trade full time now? Andrew, I'm gonna dabble in it, and I still like the music stuff I'm doing. I've kind of started to build a name and a brand, so I'm gonna do those 2 things now that I have a little more time. I'm gonna get back to markets, the day trading. Like I didn't leave trading, I just did longer term portfolio stuff. I was still around in the market, you know. I was reading news every day this entire time and just managing the portfolio more so than day trading every day, you know. But I am getting back to day trading. I miss it. Bro, you're 21. You have your whole life. Trust me. Like, how much longer do you have to finish school? Like 2 years? In the grand scheme of thing, the last 2 years of things you learn could probably be the most helpful to your trading, right? And then you're going to appreciate, because you can't do it full time yet, you're going to appreciate it so much more. And it gives you 2 more years without stress to learn market cycles, right? You get more experience without the stress of relying on it full time for income. I would definitely finish it. How is it to trade alone with your thoughts compared with being with people? I'm a social guy, and I guess I'd say trading alone and not having to talk as I do the trades, the differences Because when I left 2 years ago, I was explaining every trade. I didn't show my trades like Victorio because I trade like shit when I show my trades. For whatever reason, when people are looking at me, I start to think about the people looking. I'm like, maybe this trade isn't good for everybody. Maybe this, maybe that. I get overly analytical. I would share my results, but the real-time stuff, I salute Victorio for doing it because he's a beast. But trading with your thoughts, you have more space and more time. And so now I'm kind of adjusting to, okay, how do I use this space and time to benefit the trading, right? And like thinking things through a little bit more. I'm more strategic, more on plan, where before I used to deviate a little bit. That's slightly my personality. So today was a good example of it. I think if I was on the mic, I would have got chopped up a little bit more. But today I was just patient, listened to somebody else for a little bit, and then when the time was right, I did my trade. This trade is held for review. Oh God, I'm kind of afraid. Javier, that's what you that's what you put in? JDRHFK8. Yeah, I love that stock. Buy it. Have I ever traded Forex before? I started in Forex. Muzzy, I started doing Forex in 2001. I was trading Euro USD, GBP USD, GBP JPY, and XAU USD, where I had my first extreme big success and first extreme big loss. But I don't like Forex's lack of view of liquidity. It's not a centralized market, so I can't trust the order flow, and I've become an order flow trader. So Forex doesn't work for me because I can't see every order. A lot of it is hidden liquidity. Nice to see you back, Kryptonite Clark. You too, my brother. I always liked your analysis. Why haven't you been on YouTube for so long? I'll be honest with you, COVID kind of threw me off for a loop. We had it before COVID. I was going to gym 5 times a day. Victorio and I were in the office with Mark and Azalea. We just had this super cool, good thing going. Everything shut down overnight. I found out I had a blood clot, a DVT, basically. My leg was so swollen. The ultrasound tech said it's a good thing you came in. If you didn't, I think when I have a time to prioritize health, which is coming up to that decision now, because bro, I'm 60 pounds heavier than I used to be before COVID. 60 pounds. I'm at 270 right now. And my, like, my usual weight walking around is like 223, 224. I got to get back to that ASAP, and I think it's going to help a lot. I've stopped smoking cigarettes. I've stopped drinking. I haven't drank alcohol in months. So I think that helps. Am I Santa Claus because it's red? No, I'm not Santa Claus. My 2 cents on what y'all could do to trade pro. Have a room for all the advanced active traders. No teaching, just everyone trading together. The current room is basically just one teacher talking. Thank you for that feedback. That's actually good. Something I toyed the idea of. I'm like, what if I open my trading room where we just like trade together? But we don't want to split it up too much. Can I speak Polish? No, Bulgarian I can. Stam, what's up? Saudi Arabia. It's amazing. Good to meet you, brother. Hello from Florida at the moment. Where'd I get my ceiling from? Just a studio that I rented to do some podcast stuff. Super cool setup. You guys want to see something really dark? Who likes Chucky? Look at this. Imagine recording in here. Chucky's out to get you. Oh. If you don't trade well, I'm gonna come get you. Yeah, it's just a studio rented, but I love it so much. I've been here a lot for my trip. These are just, I think, cotton on the clouds with LEDs, but very well designed. It's called Garage Wave Studios. The guy's name's Caleb. Check him out. How come the sudden change to futures? Muzzy, I started futures a long time ago. I've been trading futures for like 7-8 years. So I changed to futures because options were great, but the volatility at the time was super beneficial, and there's no better market to trade volatility than futures. AB says it's Forex more of a bet than riding a market. No way to know who is doing what. I agree with you 100%. Remember, Forex, everyone loves to advertise it as the most liquid market. There's trillions that flow through. Yeah, but what percentage of that is transactional volume? What percentage is that General Electric buying equipment for $10 million that in Europe that they need to flip USD to euro, right? There's a portion of that that impacts the market too that you might mistake as a trade. That's why it's so choppy and noisy. There was a study of professional fund managers that were put in Forex. These are successful fund managers that had good returns in stocks. And 1 out of 100 of them were profitable. Or might have been 10, still, either 10% or 1%. It's not good. Big correction coming soon. Anu, I'm all in cash, bro, in my portfolio. I cashed it out, and I've just been watching it go up, and... Oh. Wait, you can't hear still? It's back? Okay. I'm kind of in cash at the moment, my whole portfolio. I have some of the core running, but the one that I'm more active and get into growth when it's going up, and then get into bonds and safety. Like, I have a portfolio that's kind of like a retirement one I've set aside and I never look at, but I'm mostly in cash at the moment. I was expecting that correction to come, but it just isn't. And now I just feel like I'm on the outside looking in. I'm definitely not going to buy a top. Just got to wait it out a little more. This message is held for review. Adam, what's wrong with you, bro? Can you shout out my kid? His name is Nick Gurr. Hey, Nick Gurr. Is he watching right now? I love kids. Nick Gurr, you're probably a fantastic kid, and your dad just wants the best for you, and I'm super excited that you're getting into trading at such an early age. I think it's one of the best skills you could have. It really prepares you for life beyond just trading. So big shout out to Nick Gurr, my brother. Clark, thank you, my bro. Please do your upcoming events, news previews for the day. They're ace. I'm thinking of putting a segment back in. I'm just kind of working my way back into the whole structure and not really gonna change too much right away, but that's something I'm exploring. And thank you so much for the positive vibes. Health is wealth. That's kind of the tip I've been on lately. Mike, I'm in a garage. Yeah, in a souped up garage that is converted to a studio, and probably one of my favorite studios, to be honest with you. I second the room focused on trading. When I gets chatty, I leave. Oh, Bruce, you probably leave when I start talking. I'll keep that in mind. Let me try to catch up these comments. I'm going to get a little quicker on this. I don't play Fortnite. I wish I had time. Name a car for an edit. Favorite car. I get to drive my favorite car. S63 AMG. It's always been my favorite. And I'm lucky to own it. I was going to get a Urus, but the only reason I want the Urus is to get a plate that says not Urus. It's funny, but then kind of a dick thing too. So, name a car for an edit. What do you mean? Alter Human? Do you know the Muffin Man? Of course I do. I sing that to my kids all the time. Name a car for an edit. Have you gotten a name a car for an edit yet? You guys are losing it. Oh, I get it now. I get it. Andrew, thank you. Name a car for an edit. So I guess if you say that fast, you get me in the N-word and record me and get me canceled. Do a backflip. Holy moly, social media has desensitized people, eh? Like, the barrier for what's valuable has gone up so much. Like, just trading and answering questions and keeping it real? No, do a backflip while you're doing that. We need you to skydive. We need you to break the keyboard over your head while being long the S&P and make money, or else I'm unsubscribing. I got played, whatever. I'm actually out here being honest, and I shouted out someone's kid and gave him some good insight. Listen, some of you probably have a kid, and for the kid that's listening, this is the kind of stuff you're going to have to deal with in life. It's actually probably the most valuable lesson that came out of all this. Yo, what's good, Narvid? AB, appreciate that. Are you a furry? Yes, Sophia, I'm a furry, of course. I got punked. YouTube is worth... All right, I'm not doing all these. You guys like, oh, it's been away for 2 years. We're going to get them on some of this stuff. And now you're just running wild. I don't trade synthetic indices, Ella. I trade S&P 500 futures and then options on my portfolio. Okay, ready? I'm going to do a backflip. Are you guys ready? Okay, Jamie, yawn, bro. If you have to yawn. Ready? 3, 2, 1, backflip. All right, now hit the like button. Checks out in the trade room. All right, I think the people with the genuine questions had their answers. I like you guys. Yeah, I'm happy to be back. And here, I'll do another backflip. Taylor Swift's gonna win the Super Bowl? She already has one in publicity. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day. Ella, what's up? I'll wait for you, Ella. If you set me up to say something by saying something, Ella, I'm not gonna be happy. Cats or dogs? I don't know. Neither for me. Love them both. Don't want to own any of them. Bonds, question mark, if you're up and trading early. Do a flip. All right. How many flips do you guys want me to do? You want me to do a front flip? Whoa! It's the most exercise I've gotten in a long time. Cheeto, shout out to Cheeto. I think, I hope you're not joking about that. If that's the case, bro, I'm really sorry. So I was just scrolling through my shorts and found your live. Since you obviously need to go, I'll subscribe. Ella, if you have a question, ask me. I'm here. I'm not in a rush. I'm just about to record one more podcast episode and do what I gotta do. Or hit me up on IG. Instagram's Trade Pro Academy. Same name. You're being serious, Cheeto? I'm really sorry, man. Love you, bro. I bless her soul. Andrew, I'm here till I'm going to Miami next. I don't know, a long time. Till I think end of March. Instagram, Ella, is Trade Pro Academy. The exact same thing on YouTube, same handle, just on Instagram, Trade Pro Academy. And then we can chat there. Hit me a message. I review them all. Screech. There you go, Screech. I'll shout you out. You guys are on 1 or 2 nowadays. Do you still keep in touch with Mark? I tried to. I want to. I love Mark. He's a great guy. He's gone on and he has a great career. So I'm very happy for him and I love him. Screech, that's mean. Why are you such a troll? What happened to body positivity? Now you're getting disrespectful, bro. Don't get handled. Fisher, what am I doing in Miami? Just working out some music stuff and then making some content and just ducking out the Canadian winter. Although, guess what? I left and it's actually super warm now. It's one of the warmest Canadian winters I can remember. All right, good night, Ella. Nice to meet you. Mark, yeah. Marky was good. He was very, very like solid. His trading style and like his demeanor and calmness was admirable for sure. I miss him. Those are the good old days. We're all in the office. It was good times. You're going to give me 3 passes, Screech? Wow. I only need 1. All right, guys. I'll roast whoever called him fat. Guys, it's okay. I'm a little chubby. This is the heaviest I've ever been. I'm working on it. And you know what? I like a good goal. I've kind of worked on everything else. It's time for personal health. It's the reality. I'm like 70 pounds heavier than I was. It is what it is. All right. MS, nice to meet you. I love you. Everybody, Bruce, appreciate you. Ross, I'm on my meditation game daily, brother. Just honestly, that's what's gotten me through a lot of the challenges I've been through the last little bit, but it's all good. We all face challenges. We come out stronger, and yeah, brother, meditating a lot. All right, Cutie Shark Gaming, appreciate you. That's nice. That's nice of you. See, we got good souls in here. TRADEPRO Academy. Fly high. Yo, you guys, holy moly. Fly high, not fly high. Cutie Shark, appreciate you. You're not disabled. You're just saying things. Oh, you're mean like that. I thought you meant that you couldn't see the comments. Somebody else said the same things. I can't see my comments, and I thought that they followed up with that. But Mark said you really pissed me off when I left TPA. Mark, sorry, bro. Like, it was. You know what, though? I did a podcast, and once you're a trader, you're always a trader. So I can tell you with certainty I'm never leaving again. I really missed it. And the part I missed most is you guys and these funny comments. Clippa, stop it, bro. You got me in trouble once. And I can't believe you did it. I actually thought you had a kid to shout out. And here I am giving you a heartfelt message. You set me up. I'm going to get you back, bro. Don't worry. All right. Thank you, Cutie Shark. Love, joy, happiness, and likewise to you, too. You guys take care. Love you all. Have yourself the best of days. Thank you for tuning in. We'll do more of these lives, more just Q&As, general. General Q&As are fun. I love to engage and interact with you. We're going to do some live trading in here, some live tutorials. So this is a big part of our upcoming strategy. Thank you again for the well wishes. I really missed you while I was gone. I'm back for good, and I look forward to getting back into the swing of things and hopefully giving you as much value as I can. Check out our podcast, Mind Over Markets. I just recorded 4 episodes here, so I'm all good up till February 29th. And I put my heart into them, so I think you're going to hopefully get a lot of value. Love it, or love you guys. Take care, all the best. Love, joy, happiness to you and your families. Send you positive vibes. And let's get it. MS, TPA forever. That'll be my next tattoo. Screech, relax, bro. If you put all this energy into learning how to trade, Screech, you're going to be the best trader in the world. Channel that energy, my brother. Put it towards positivity. Let's go. All right, love you guys. Take care. Have a great day. Ciao. Peace out. Hot shot dog, I agree. Let's do this. Hi, Jeremy. Later, guys. Take care. Have a great day. I'll be back soon.